Hello and welcome back to another round of Carlo 2. We are on the CMP map test event and this is Kwajalein. And I'm here with Watchtower, GeoPat and Blender. Unless I forgot somebody, but I think this was pretty okay.
Yep, we got everybody.
Okay. This is BF2 for you.
I'm playing as Japanese right now, and I am holding West Island flag, and see the LVTs are lumbering our way, so it's about to get painful.
Watch out for the seat.
And it looks like Matt Baker's gameplay veteran is definitely knowing exactly what to do and how to do it, because he's systematically destroying the AT guns, which is very smart.
He is very smart, yay.
Minnesota. West.
Oh, there's a bunch of towers on the RDF station flag, the whitish towers, and they look very similar. It's because they are the same statics, of course.
Yeah, those are placeholders. Very interesting building in real life, actually.
But maybe you could turn them a bit more, some of them, so that because right now the two front ones have the blasted away section at the same location, if I saw it correctly.
Yes.
And that looks fake.
Yeah, definitely they're placeholders. I actually ended up finding some photos of Kwajalein when I was starting my research on the map and developing it. And one of the things was just really going through my mind was, what were those buildings? And so get this, I found a guy who wrote a book on the Kwajalein Atoll, and I messaged him on Facebook because he had a book on Facebook that he advertised and periodically posted pictures from his book on the island. So I messaged him, and he was able to show me a very super rare photo of what those buildings actually look like. And they were there, and they were full of radio equipment for operating the RDF station.
Okay.
Yeah, are those not some kind of Vietnam static?
I'm not saying that they should be removed, but they look like twin buildings now, and they it's more natural if they look like two buildings of the same type, but not exactly the same.
Oh yeah. I just thought I'd throw an interesting tidbit about my research there on this map.
And also, if you turn it, if you turn one of them, then there's more options for defenders and attackers to use the openings. Nice.
Yeah, you turn the doors facing each other.
I love it when I jump over a trench and I actually get across it.
Yeah, campaign-wise, this was one of the easiest fights for the U.S. They really did not want to take any chances like they did on Tarawa, and instead they just absolutely pulverized this island, and by the time they landed, the Japanese were so dazed and confused that they barely put up a fight.
Alright.
Now, is this the 32 version?
This is 64.
What did we play before had all that red zone?
I'm not sure. The only map right now for Kwajalein. So once I have the 64 figured out, I will make a 32
Well, I
and
thought
16.
the whole, last time we played it, the whole north side of the island, it had a red zone around out in the water. or is there some other map that looks?
Maybe Midway or Wake Island. I'm not sure.
It was a bug.
It's like Americans got the airfield west, so see what happens here.
I keep getting objectives award bronze, by the way.
Seem to be a magnet for them.
Yeah, but you should get it only once.
Yeah, I suppose it should be silver at that point.
Nah, not that fast.
I've never really been a fan of the medal system in the game, and I think that honestly that
Yeah, it doesn't
the fact
really
that
add
FA2
anything.
chose to do ranking actually ended up dividing the community sadly. And you just have a knack for finding me in my most awkward moment when I'm changing weapons or reloading or
As long as it is
something.
not changing underwear, I'm totally fine.
I never change those.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, there's an Atlantic Ocean between us. It's fine, fine by me.
Geo, not so lucky.
Okay.
And then remind the audience and myself actually where you live.
I'm in Europe.
Hmm?
I'm in
Big
Europe.
place.
Yeah, I'm in the Netherlands.
Netherlands.
And you can't call that a big place, so... You might know the country from a little video that was made by a TV program. When Trump got elected, he had this America First speech. And then there was a guy in our country, he made a video and the bottom line was, okay, America first, but the Netherlands second? And that was actually kind of funny. But
Yeah,
you
we
should...
won't even get started about our Cheeto in chief, but suffice to say, any making fun of that person is fine by me.
Yeah, but it was actually a quite well-made video. It showed our country in like 60 seconds. And then, yeah, it was just a funny thing.
Oh, yeah, I
to,
think I saw that.
Oh, I got that AA looking right at us. Watch it.
Okay, so when you look at the mini-map Watchtower, you don't see any red zone, right?
I do see red zone.
Okay,
I am
I'm
Japanese.
not seeing it. That's the thing. It's just
Oh,
appeared
okay.
on my map.
Yeah, I don't know why the engine does that for one team and maybe not the other. Hard to say, but regardless, yeah, I do have the red zone in the,
I'm on the
Japanese.
Japanese team too.
Alright.
Oh, well then you must be experiencing a little bit of a glitch.
Well, so
Well,
far...
I wonder if it's the same thing, like the flag bug you sometimes get.
Mm-hmm.
So far, my experience on this map is that, okay, I can't get out here. This is meant to get out of the trench, and I can't. That sucks. Ah! Jump! No! I get back in the trench! Ah! Okay. Different exit. My experience so far on this map is that it's like a walk in the park for the Americans. I'm just walking forward. I kept flags.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the answer to that is. Maybe add some pillboxes, more static defenses. I'm not really sure. This was a little bit of a gamble on a very not, let's say, popular island or campaign, and there's really not many other games that have any kind of basis for this particular campaign. So, kind of a tough one. I don't know what the answer is. I have to think about it really hard and ask for opinions on what should be done. I think it looks cool, and I think that it has the potential to be a fun map. It just needs some updates.
Yeah, you would think that this, because it's so small, that it would be super
Got our guy on the AA. Need to shoot.
easy to defend.
Hmm?
But it's not. It's not easy to defend. I think that when the Japanese lose momentum, that they lose the map. And that
I
is
agree.
pretty much in the first sector.
Yeah, and it might be the boundaries that just need to be updated so the U.S. can't really land as far north
Ow.
or far east as the docks. I don't know if we need to just make sure that they only can land
Oh,
past RDF station. Maybe that might help the Japanese by shrinking the landing zone.
Hey, I got switched. Jesus. Can you switch me back to Americans?
I sure can. Maybe I should fly 100 meters up in the air too.
Okie-doke.
Here's where the gameplay obviously shows that it's just a little broken, which is disappointing after spending a lot of time on the map. But I totally get it.
This is a
Yeah, see, look at the team right now. All the Japanese are in the X flags, and they're not defending the last one.
This is a disco AT gun. It has a super funky shadow.
So I'm wondering, Slayer, since we're rolling footage and we're playing the game now, do you think this might be better suited as more Tarawa style gameplay, where there's a landing, sure, but it otherwise turns to conquest? Or maybe start one team on East Island and one team on West Island and leave the amphibious out of it?
Yeah, the amphibious is what people love, I think.
Mhm.
But it right now it's super easy to land on the island. And maybe like on Peleliu, it's not easy because you get blown out of the water by guns and stuff. So
You are right.
there's an guy with an MG in the main tower.
Yeah, he's in the second floor. Oh, bad nade. Get out. Get away from the bunker.
Well, it does count fast, doesn't it?
And that's it.
Yeah, I think it's close a little bit.
I bet you had 4 of us on there.
Yeah, so we have stuff to figure out on this map.
I think that's just too much push code. Even though push code is standard for FH2 players,
Yeah, but
many
you
players
you
still don't
have
know how do
to
it.
you have to take into account the numbers right now are really low. So
Yeah, it was pretty fast too when we played it with more people.
okay.
But that's just really limiting
Yeah, it seems like we should be able to
because they're all in a line like that.
Oh.
It's like
And
supercharged
I would
acid
also
or
not lock this last flag immediately. I would give the Japanese a chance to recap this one at least. And leave it open until they have bled out. Like on Hurtgen Forest. Oh, pilot. Oh yeah, you succeeded to get into the end screen. Woohoo! Okay, well, that's it for this round. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. And look who is number 1.